Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always. Hope you're doing well as I always do. As you can hear, my voice is slightly croaky as I've just gotten back from the London Stadium and this is my full-time thoughts on West Ham 1, Watford 0. There's only one place to start really, and that's talking about the starting 11, isn't it? This controversial decision to start Kurt Zouma. And I still maintain what he did was wrong. If you want to know my thoughts on the Kurt Zouma thing, go and have a look at my Twitter account for the channel, because I'm not going into it again on this. I'll save that for another time, maybe in the international break in a few weeks' time. But yeah, to sum up, don't agree with what he's done as a person in any shape or form. Still maintain what I said to the Hammers chat guys, that his wages should be docked. And he should be dropped and his wages should be given. The majority of those wages should be given to the RSPCA for quite a fair period of time. But you do have to separate the man from the professional. You do. You really, really do. As much as it pains me to say it, you have to. If we got that centre back that we were trying to get in January, with the same decision being made, we'll never know. We'll never know. But other than that, it was a very, very strong side. Good to see Fabianski back in. I wasn't sure if he was going to be in the side because of obviously his COVID information that was available from premierinjuries.com at the time of me recording the preview. But obviously he was good and fit enough to play. I think this is going to be his last season with us. I really do. At least as the number one on a permanent basis. I know he signed a contract extension and all the rest of it for another year, but his decision making is getting weirder and weirder. It really is. But having said that, guys, the starting 11 was very, very strong. Very, very strong. Just not strong enough, really. I mean, the first half was absolutely abysmal. As I say, you can hear my croaky voice because I did quite a lot of shouting, as quite a few other thousand people were doing tonight as well, for that matter, guys. It was abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Okay, I guess from a West Ham perspective, you could say that Said Benrahma's attempt at goal was probably about the only highlight of the game. That's it. I can't really think of anything else to talk about apart from Martin Atkinson, how fucking stupid that cunt is. Really, really is abysmal, his decision making. And the linesmen, their decisions were terrible as well. But taking nothing away from the poor performance from West Ham in any shape or form. Watford lined up exactly as I said they would do in the preview. You know, they're a very dogged, defensive-minded display, and they were doing that quite a fair bit. And then, you know, so we're going at half-time, and that 46 minutes was the longest I've ever felt for a long, long time. I was genuinely thinking I was going to come back here and say to you guys, this is now the worst game we've ever seen at home so far this season. You know, and that's saying something over the last few weeks and months, isn't it, guys? But fair play to Bowen and Lanzini on the 68th minute. Just all of a sudden, just took the game by the scruff of the neck. And great assist from Lanzini, and what a goal from Jared Bowen. Lucky with the deflection, because I do generally think that Ben Foster was all over that, and I thought that was going to be the only shot. But we grew and grew and grew into the game. It's just why it took over an hour to do so, I'll never fucking know. I really don't get it. Really, really don't understand. Yes, all right, the confidence thing of the FA Cup, but we've been like that for weeks. We've got away with a few games, but you know the Boxing Day game was a prime example of when it really, really got worse against Southampton. When things were starting to get back to the old West Ham that we were hoping we weren't ever going to see again. But at the same point, guys, looking at things from the outside perspective, 2 or 3 seasons ago, we're losing that game, and we came out with all 3 points today. That's the more important thing from it. Yes, you can play bad, but you need to get the goal. You need to get the win. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. That's where we need to really be going in strong, and I wouldn't say strong and hard, but you know, it's just I don't know. I can't put my finger on what's going wrong with the side at the minute. Great to keep a clean sheet, of course, as I say, you know, and Zuma did well. Zuma did well. I'm not going to lie. You know, did some very, very good clearances and bits and pieces, interceptions here and there from his point. But now the match reports say that that a lot of people were booing Zuma when he got on the ball. I don't think they were. I don't know. I can only say from my perspective, guys. If there's anybody that you were sitting around that sounded like he was being booed, let us know. But it sounded more like that zoo more than a boo. So, you know, I don't know. But it's, as I say, it's weird. It feels like a loss because it was such a dire performance for the majority of the game. Yet again, beautiful thing for Isla at the start of it as well. You know, and then having the picture up on the 7th minute. You know, the minutes applause at the start of the game. But the whole Kurt Zouma thing just really was a shadow over the game. It really genuinely was. The atmosphere was bad because the football was so bad, but at the same point, I was expecting it to be worse. I really was expecting it to be worse with the Kidderminster performance and also the fact this is the first home game since the transfer window closed where we brought nobody in. I was expecting the atmosphere to be dire, and it was, but nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought. So guys, as always, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. If you watched it on telly, let us know. If you were at the ground, let us know. Obviously, with the next game is Leicester away, and we've really got to fucking buck our ideas up with this. We really genuinely do. If Watford could score, we're losing that game. We genuinely are. That's how close it was. But anyway, so Leicester, I'll talk about more in more detail. The preview will be up on Wednesday night or tonight, depending on when time you're seeing this on Patreon. If you want to become a supporter of the Patreon, links in the description. All the details of the breakdown of the 2 tiers that are available. Or if you just want to give me a pound pledge a month, that will give you access to AJ's from the Kiwi Hammers. He has a column each week, and a new one's going to be going up soon as well. So, but other than that, if you become an actual patron with one of the tiers, you'll get access to the previews 24 hours in advance of YouTube. So it will be available on Wednesday evening on YouTube, Patreon, and it'll be available on YouTube on Thursday night. Now I know it's an early-ish kickoff on Sunday, but it's too short. It's too close together. I work at the end of the day, so the previews will be going up when they are. So keep an eye out for those. As I say, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying what I'm doing, then by all means, please do click the like button, and also please do subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. And guys, enjoy the rest of your week or the rest of your Wednesday morning. By the time this will probably go out, and I will see you very soon. All the best now. Take care.